These figures are created by Archvillain Games and printed in Antinsky Macaroon Resin, and I think they're absolutely stunning. Now, a couple of things right up front. Antinsky sent me this resin for testing, but they didn't have any say about what I'd print with it or how I'd test it. And I paid to become an Archvillain Games patron on Patreon so that I could download and print these models. So the resin was provided, but I paid for the models. I also downloaded this model here of what I'm affectionately calling the Thinker from the Anycubic Maker Online site. This resin really interested me because I'm usually into printing functional parts, and this was a chance to do something different and explore different resin properties. Antinsky says that the macaroon color looks younger and has a matte finish for showing fine details, and that you can achieve that on printers of 8K resolution or more. Now, I don't want to get into the details here of what 8K is because it's really about XY resolution and the size of your screen. But anyway, I'm not into role-player games or fantasy type models like these ones, but I figured that this particular resin would be best suited to this application. And I have to say, I'm really quite surprised. The resin does indeed have a matte finish, but it will also take just a bit of shine if you angle the light in just the right way. And it's the matte finish that seems to suit these models so well. As far as the detail is concerned, these figures are actually minis when downloaded, and you have the option of printing the pre-supported models or the unsupported ones. Now, I chose to use the unsupported models so that I could scale them up and get the most out of my Anycubic M7 Max printer. Now, I thought I'd lose detail when scaling them up, but the detail has been nicely retained across all the models that I've printed. And you can see that the resin shows off that detail with the matte finish. I really wanted to print some big models with this resin to see how it would go with longer print times and more complex models with lots of details and overhangs. I was concerned that the resin would be quite brittle and make it hard to remove the supports without breaking bits off the models. But again, I was surprised at how easy it was to remove the supports, even when I had to use a ton of them just to secure all the tiny details of these models. Even the supports for the suspended hair features of this smaller print were easy to remove, so there seems to be just enough flex in the resin to make this work. That said, I wouldn't be confident dropping these models onto the floor because the resin doesn't make any claims about toughness, although it does claim high hardness. Another claim it makes is fast printing times. Now, I know there's debate about fast printing when you're after quality and detail, but I think this resin strikes a good balance. Recommended exposure time is 2.5 to 3.5 seconds, so I started my own exposure tests at around those times and found fairly quickly on my second test run that 3.5 seconds was the best result on my printers. Is that fast? Well, it's faster than some of the other resins that I've used, but then again, those resins are for totally different products and different applications. Now, one thing I've found with these tests is that printing large models like this Thinker then also presents other challenges, like how to clean them. I've been using my smaller wash and cure station for almost all of my work recently. Now, I do have a larger one, but I thought it was kind of funny to see this figure sitting up in the wash station. So my thoughts on Antinsky Macaroon Resin. Like I said, this kind of application isn't something I normally do. But having said that, I'm now an Archvillain Games patron, and I've actually really enjoyed the process of exploring a different resin with these amazing models. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I started printing with my M7 Max printer, but then kept going to smaller printers just so that I could use up all of the 2 bottles of resin they sent me. I even went so far as to mix the last little bits of resin together from these 2 colors to minimize waste as much as possible, and you can see that in the color of this model, which I think has actually worked out quite well. Now, I reckon that if you're into this kind of model making, then Antinsky Macaroon Resin is definitely worth considering. Certainly these colors have come out quite well, and I reckon the others would be worth experimenting with. So thanks, Antinsky. I've really enjoyed that. I mean, look, what's not to like? And by the way, yeah, this review has taken me a lot longer to produce than usual. So my apologies to Antinsky, and thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate the chance to test the resins that you've sent and to print these great models and share them with the rest of the world. I'll leave a link in the description for more information about this resin and where to buy it. And if you found this helpful, then it'd be great if you could hit the like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.